Can you just say your name and that you're the director of the Jesuits?
Carol Jacobe, director of the Lemoyne College Jesuits. The Jazz Award is the Central New York Jazz Educators Award, and it's given by Jazz Central downtown. Okay, that's where all the big jazz people go. And there's a board that goes with that organization, so apparently I got nominated and voted. I assume that's how it works. Okay? And it's kind of cool, but what I thought was even cooler is that I'm the first female. That's like really cool. Doesn't matter that it's a jazz award because jazz has been a man's world for a long, long time, and it took women a long time to cut into it, including, you know, like people that I bring here, like Kirby Shaw. Notice how many men have come and how few women there are. Okay, so we're just breaking into that field nicely. Next.
So, how long have you been director of the Jesuits?
The Jesuits?
Yes.
This marks the beginning of 10.5 years, right? Because last year was 10 at this time. Actually, this is actually 11 coming up. Yeah, this will be my 11th. So,
what's your favorite part of directing the Jesuits?
Watching them get better.
Thanks, Carol.
Maybe, you know, watching struggle, and then all of a sudden the notes come together and everybody's like, wow, that's the coolest part. You know? Growth.
What's been your favorite Jesuits memory to date?
Oh my. I almost think trash in the camp.
To date?
To date.
Trash in the camp is your favorite memory to date?
That was kind of cool. Probably the reunion, bringing back members last year. The vocal jazz festivals, they're always exciting.
What do you do for the vocal Jesuits, or the vocal
jazz festivals?
Jazz festivals. Can
Well,
you explain those?
I hire a clinician from someplace in the country, usually out west, because that's where the good ones are. And then I recruit high schools, invite them to the festival, and then I manage it and make it work with the help of the Jesuits.
And what do you manage? Explain to people who don't know what the
Well, I
is.
gather the program notes and the programs, and I get the hotel for the clinician, I get his plane to get here, I take him to breakfast, I get him dinner and lunch. I organize the Jesuits to do all the other jobs.
That's true.
So, yeah, it's a big event, and it's not that difficult because I've been doing them for 40 years. I've always been doing vocal jazz festivals even when I taught high school. So, piece of cake.
Explain your experiences with the New York Voices and bringing them to coach the Jesuits.
Well, I made that suggestion, and Travis and Jocelyn bought into it. So that was pretty exciting to have all four of them here. A couple years ago, were you here when we went down to Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had that experience in Kim's house, and she's totally awesome. So having the experience with all four is 4 times awesome. And doing it at the Palace was even better yet.
And what did the Jesuits do at the Palace?
What did we do at the Palace? We did a workshop with all 4 of the New York Voices. And then we sang, we opened the concert for the New York Voices. That was a big thing. I guess that was pretty exciting too, huh? That could be another highlight.
I'm surprised you didn't say it was a highlight.
Yeah, that is kind of a highlight. Just, I think current.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. How do you think the students in the Jesuits have had an impact on you getting that award? And, do you think that they really helped a lot to maybe motivate you, or?
Well, their presence in the community is pretty widely known, so if they're widely known, that makes me widely known. I think doing the festivals, I'm also an all-state judge for New York State. I've also done, I've chaired the all-state vocal jazz ensemble several times. I work on committees, so I guess they know that too, of what I do. I think it's all together, not just one particular thing that happens. But it's nice having the Jesuits when I'm getting this award. So, and they're going to sing before the presentation, so that's even better. That's a complete circle, an educator with their students.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of neat.
And what has being in the jazz family done for you?
This jazz family here?
Any jazz family. Your jazz family that constantly grows.
Oh, my goodness. I guess it keeps me young. That's for sure. Active and young. Keeps my ears good. It's nice to meet, new people that do jazz. And like I said, I've been at this for vocal jazz for probably 30 some odd years. And when I bring a clinician in here, I always learn something. There's always learning going on, not only for the students, but all the teachers, including myself. I would be disappointed if I brought somebody in here and I didn't learn a new technique or a new idea to explore. So I'm always game for that.
Who's been your favorite clinician?
Kurt Marcy was wonderful. I can't remember what his name. Kim. Oh, Kim is in that top 3. Notice it's females too.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from Kim. A lot.
We all did.
Yep. A lot of new techniques, and it was just neat, sharing jazz together with her. So Kim, Diana, and Sue.
Cool.
Don't ask me to rank them because they're my friends.
I wouldn't do that, yeah.
They're my friends too, besides my colleagues.